Alright. What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to my Demon Hunter playthrough. And I finally made my way through Act 4 completely and got to the end boss of Diablo the game, which is Diablo himself. Now this was pretty cool because he had a lot of part in Diablo 2, a lot of lore, so it was really nice to see him as the boss of this game. But it did take me quite a bit of time to get to this part in the game, as I did explore everything the game had to offer, all the way from Act 1 to all the way to Act 4. So overall, I think it took me about 6 hours to get to this point, but everything was well worth it. I enjoyed the game completely, so hopefully you guys did too. And I'm just going to be talking about the fight, how I encountered it, and everything like that. The first time I encountered him, I was totally unaware of anything he had to offer, so I died pretty quickly. And it did overall take me about 35 attempts, I think, to actually down him. But it was well worth it. Once I downed him, I was stoked. I was totally relieved. I beat the game for the first time. Checked out everything it had to offer, so it was well worth it. But anyway, let's talk about the fight itself now. The Diablo fight here has 3 different phases. Phase 1 and 3 are about the same, and Phase 2 is completely different, but we're going to get into those here in a minute. Now, Phase 1, he chases you around, and he has 3 abilities. The first one is a normal fireball, but once it hits the ground, it encases a circle around the flames, in which it does damage over time, so you're going to want to get out of this as soon as possible. The second ability he has is like a ring of flames. It shoots out multiple fireballs that circle around them, and if they hit you, they take a lot of damage, so definitely try to avoid these 2. Now, the third ability is the little prison hand thing coming out of the ground, which you're just seeing now. And once you get caught, it's inevitable. It's going to teleport to you and grab you, and throw you to the ground and do a lot of damage, which has killed me in previous attempts, so don't be discouraged if it does kill you. It killed me quite a few times. You just gotta keep on taking and going with the fight. Now, once you get them to about 55 to 60% health, you actually start going into Phase 2, which you've seen here. Once you hit him down to Phase 2, he stuns you, talks a little bit, and then you go into a dark world. Now, this dark world is a little bit different from what you're seeing now. What happens here is he has the same abilities pretty much, but one difference is every about 25% I think health, he actually disappears and he spawns a clone of you. Now, the clone of you doesn't actually do all the same abilities that you have on your bars, but it does random abilities, so sometimes it can do one, another time it can do another. And that was one of the downfalls of quite a few of my attempts in the past, which they got really strong abilities, got good RNG on critical strikes or whatnot, and did a lot of damage to me and pretty much killed me. But luckily I got really good RNG on this one. I played my game pretty well, I think, and avoided as much as I possibly could to stay alive, and finally killed him. Now this phase took me quite a bit of time, as you're going to see, but I was trying to be really safe as I died quite a bit in here before. So everything that I tried to save was my health, because I didn't really have that much health, and everything that hit me took a lot of damage. So now, after I get to Act 2, it took me about a couple minutes, I think. You get to Phase 3. Now, like I said, Phase 3 is about the same as Phase 1, except for one minor difficulty. Or not difficulty, but a difference. And that one difference is that he actually has the Flame Break, which he did have in Diablo 2 as well. Now, it's a really slow-moving attack, pretty much like an AoE almost, but once it does hit you, it does a whole lot of damage. So you definitely want to avoid this. You want to stay max distance at all costs, so that he does not even attempt to do this ability. If you get hit by it, especially if you're not in superb gear, then he's going to one-shot you almost. And if he doesn't, then you might catch you with another ability right afterwards, and he's pretty much going to call your doom anyways. So definitely avoid that. And overall, the fight was really fun. Like I said, it took me about 35-40 attempts to get through it, so if you dine on it, don't get discouraged yourself. It's well worth it to get through it, and it's a really great fight. As a couple of the mechanics of the previous fights for bosses were kind of slim, and I think Diablo as a boss fight had a lot to offer. It's pretty dang cool, and in comparison, especially what they had offered with Diablo 2 and the Diablo boss fight, he was kind of basic. He just kind of stood there. But this is definitely a nice difference, so if you guys enjoy this video, and if you do, definitely give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know what you guys think. And also, I do have a complete playthrough of my whole experience of my Demon Hunter playthrough. It consists of many of the key fights and different key areas of the game that I've quite enjoyed myself. So if you enjoyed this video, definitely check those out as well. Let me know what you think about them. I am a new YouTube master thing on here, YouTube, so just trying my best and trying to get as much feedback as I possibly can so I can improve and, you know, bring content that people actually enjoy. I know there's a lot of, you know, people out there bringing a lot of content, so any feedback is 100% appreciated in any form, if it's, you know, saying it's good video, bad video, whatever, just so I know what, you know, to spend my time on, to bring you the best content possible. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like I said, give it a thumbs up, check out some other videos, maybe even subscribe. I would definitely appreciate all 3 of those, and hope you guys enjoyed it, and hope to see some comments from you guys here in the future. In the meantime, have a great day, and peace.